You're right, Brian. You're enough. I appreciate you. There we go. Hey, Todd. Hey, Awesome Possum. Just wait a few minutes before you get started. Let the folks jump on. Hey Brian, since you were first, do you have any requests of locomotive you want to see run? You can choose which one I run tonight. I got one train running, I need a second locomotive. What do you want to see? That I have, of course. Hey Chris. Any CNSD? Oh boy, SD. What does that mean? Small diesel? That's what I got here. Sorry. You know what? I don't think I want any CNSTs. Seriously, they're all GPs or GVOs or big guys. I'll have to buy some. Hey John, thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate that. I'm gonna start in a few seconds. What do you say here? Yeah, the slug set, yeah. Hey Robin. Hi everyone. Okay, I'm going with the M420. Okay. Hey, Mike. Hey, James. Who else popped in here? Kyle, welcome. Stormy Sky. Hey, Gavin. Thanks for popping in, stopping by, dropping in, and popping by. Hey, we're going to start very soon. Think now. Hey. Boop. Hey! Welcome to Running Trains Live, all part of Third Rail Thursdays. It feels like forever since I last saw you folks. I see you in the chat here and there, but this connection that we have, it's been a long time. It is Thursday night. Nice rainy night here in Ottawa. No snow yet. Let's hold off on that white stuff. I'm gonna run trains tonight, and I thought I'd set up a little easy, simple operation session for you. So I'm gonna show you that in a few seconds before I do after I do my obligatory contractual spiel. It is Third Rail Thursday. Check us out. The Canadian Connection. First Thursday, Chris from Grove. No. See, how long has this been? I'm rusty. Well, I know why, because the first Thursday Chris did go because our good friend Tim from the Make It Like That is extremely busy with life, work, and other stuff. So he might take a hiatus, sabbatical. We'll see. Hopefully Chris and I have some more news on that next Thursday, because next Thursday is GVU After Dark. And again, it's been a while since Chris and I went live on StreamYard and had GVU After Dark. I think James filled in last time. I think James and I filled in last time, did we? Or was that 2 months ago? He gets 3 sick days. Yeah. Yeah, no snow yet. So usually it's Tim that goes first, but Chris filled in for him. He went first Thursday, and then Chris went last Thursday, and Chris is doing a bang-up job on his layout. It's coming on really nicely. I think it was the last Thursday that Trackside Mike and I had a little side bet to see when his first train would run, and of course we were both wrong. He ran it right there and then that night, which is kind of cool. So trains are running on his layout. The Golden Spike has not been spiked yet, but it's looking really good. And of course his kit builds on Saturday night is going really well. I think he's up to part 7 now. So he's almost in line with Star Wars. Yeah, but it's coming really along well. His big shop. Hey Bubs, yeah, club run this weekend. So, Bobs, I'm glad you're here because I have some questions about how they run. Because I'm gonna emulate or kind of copy what they do. Because I really like how HoTrack sets up their operating sessions. Fairly simple with some card cards, and Bubs can correct me or fill in the blanks as I go through this. So yeah, and on third Thursday, here I am, running trains. I've got two. So I'm gonna operate one train and have the other one run around the outside track, and I'm gonna try and operate while that's running, so that should be interesting. I'm gonna have a small train, 4 cars, and 4 to 5 cars is usually, thanks John, usually the norm for HoTrack. If you're running operations, if you're running, what's it called, free-for-all? Like just a fun session, you can have as many cars as you want, but if you're operating, you can, oh, sorry, I was reading Bub's comment. So many questions. Okay, yeah, Dave Co. Dave Co, again, Dave Co is super busy. He's got a young one at home. Work is busy. And so trains have kind of put on the back burner. But he's still doing well. Chris and I still talk with him. And yeah, he might do some guest appearances on those 5th Thursdays. And then Bubs just posted in the new year, we have an opportunity to run a very big layout. We're gonna be setting up in the Science and Tech Museum here in Ottawa, I believe February and March. So that's gonna be fun. I'll try and make it out. We'll see. Okay, what else I wanted to say? Oh yes, I will fix my duct lift, just not tonight. I keep forgetting, but thankfully James reminds me at least 3 times a week, so I will fix it eventually. Maybe this summer. Okay, I think that's it. There was one shout I wanted to give, of course now I forget. Oh, I know. Chris, congratulations on 10 years. That's pretty awesome. 10 years on YouTube. That's good stuff. I'm loving the new logo. Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you how HoTrack runs their operating sessions. Super easy. I set this up like in about 10-15 minutes. I just grabbed some paper and some marker and made some quick car cards. The goal is eventually to have a car card for every one of my cars. That's the goal. So, where should I start? Let's start with card cards. And this is where Bob's gonna help me out. Each car has its own car card and they're labeled with, you should also have a job list. I do have a job list. I'm getting to that. But each car has its own car card and they're labeled with the symbols. So the first letter represents the type of car it is. Right, Bubs? So B would be boxcar. And then A is like the number. Alpha coding, yeah. So Bubs, is this right? You can have up to 26 boxcars, A to Z. BA, BB, BC, BD. I got my teacher hat on. Okay, thanks, Bubs. Okay, kids, what do you think the T stands for? What type of car would T represent? Who knows the answer? I got a Snickers bar for whoever gets it right. Anybody? No one? I stumped you? Did the chat go, Tank, yes, Brian, very good. Hey, hey, John, welcome. How's it going, man? Hey, Perry. Yeah, Perry also won. Hi, Anthony. Yeah, Perry also belongs to our club, so he'll know these things too. Okay, yeah, T stands for tank cars. So this is gonna. I have 3 tank cars in my consist. A, B, and C. And like I said, I can go up to Z. What else do I have? It will not be in session tonight, but I have a CA. What do you think C stands for? Who can tell me what the C represents? And Perry and Bubs, you can't play. I don't have any trains. Well, James, maybe this Christmas, Santa Claus will bring you some trains. Cuddly, yeah, close. Trains are cuddly. C is hoppers. What kind of hopper, Bubs? A copper hopper? No. Chopper? Oh God, this is like real. This is like real school. You're killing me here. Covered hoppers. Yes, thank you, John. Okay. Last one, because you kids are killing me here. Canker. Yeah. What does the W stand for? Anthony, you get my pain, right, as a teacher? W? Woozy? Yeah. Water. Oh, interesting. Well car. Good, John. Good. You get the Snickers. I need a time out here. All right, class dismissed. Go to recess. Go play tag. I did have a list. There's a list online of all the symbols. I was trying to think. I have boxcar, well, tank, covered hopper. Bob's is uncovered hopper H. I think it is. So this hopper would be H. I was trying to think what else there is. Yes, Roger, A+. I don't really have any other type of cars, so I'm not sure. Anyway, that's how it works. So every car has the code, and this code is why I like the caboose. Get out of here. Actually, I don't think we operate with a caboose. I don't think there's any operations for that. I don't know. Bubs and Perry can correct me on that, but so the code is the most important part of the whole operation session, and this is why I like it so much, because you're confused already? Well, we're just getting started. Because you're switching the codes, you're not really switching the numbers. This is why I like it so much. So every car will have the code, what kind of car it is, and then the number. Yeah, okay, so you can have cabooses, but you don't have to. I don't think cabooses are in the operating, like the directions, or the job list as Bubs calls it. Wide car, I'm not sure what, there's a code for that. Yeah, well, first period's the worst, Anthony. I have first period class. It's like, anyone, are you awake? Hello? Is this on? Is my mic on? Hello? So, where was I? Every car will have their own car card, and I don't have them, but our layout, the club layout has holders in all the industries, so very convenient. Right now I just have them placed on the layout. I don't have holders yet. I'm waiting for James to build me some. So wherever the card goes, this card goes. If the car is in the yard, the card will be there. If the card is in industry, on a track, like on a spur, wherever, the card will be there. If you are traveling with the car, you'll have this in your apron pocket. Okay, so the car and the card never leave each other's side. That's a key point to it. So you go to the, oh, not the yard master. What's the name of the person who runs the desk? The desk master? Oh my gosh. I don't go often enough to know all the terminology. Now you see, John, you gotta work, traffic supervisor, that's it. John, you have to work your way up to the apron. Once you graduate, you'll get your apron. It's not actually a dispatcher in this case. It's just a traffic supervisor will give you a job list, and they're all of these cards, and there's usually about like, it's not complicated, it's not complicated. There's usually about a dozen jobs for freight. So I have here local, I don't know if you can see that. FL1, so this is the first job for local freight, or freight local. And it has all my steps, or all the stops I have to do from operations. I'll get to this in a second. So you go to the, I have no idea what's going on. We're gonna do some operations, I'm setting it up. I'm building the anticipation. You go to the desk with the traffic supervisor and they have all the jobs laid out and you can pick one. I usually go for the one that's least complicated from 1 to 12. And once you pick it up, that job is no longer available for obvious reasons. And the next step is you go to the yard where all of the cars are waiting for you. So let's go over to the yard right now and I'll show you my setup. Hang tight. So I got my job list. And I find this, JMRI and switch lists and car cards, you can make it pretty prototypical and complicated, but I find this system super easy. Mark to work teams of 2. No, you don't. Not teams of 2. The only time someone else is involved, again, is a traffic supervisor. Just gives you your job list, and then the yard master just kind of gives you the car cards and clearance to go, and then you go. And so you bring your locomotive from home, you bring it to the club layout, you put it in the yard, you set it up. Everyone oohs and ahs. Right, yeah, you can work as 2. And Bubs is great to work with because he always makes sure the switches are back to normal. How many people in your little train room? Right now, just 1. That's enough. What did Todd say? Oh. You should see Bub's apron. It's like full tactical. Okay, so I got my job list. And the apron comes in handy because it has pockets. You can put all this stuff. You can put your uncoupler in your pocket. You can put your job list. And then the yard master gives you your car cards for the train for this local. So pick up train at the CN yard, 4 cars in the consist. They're going to be a boxcar and 3 tanks. And there it is right there. Boxcar and 3 tanks. And our yard at the club is super big. It's humongous. And I have all the car cards here. So boxcar, and the number matches that boxcar. This is what you do before you leave the yard. You make sure you have all your cars in order. This is the... So the boxcar, I have the tank car, that number. Then this one, and the last one, a little short tanker there. Okay, so 4 cars, 4 car cards. I'm gonna do my first switching. I have to go to the 3M, and usually it says eastward or westward. I guess we're going west. Anyway, when you have a huge layout, it matters, but. Do you get $200 when you pass go? That's a good idea. Yeah. So I'm going to the 3M plant, and I'm going on track 1. Hey, race fan. Usually there's a better name. I'm calling it track 1. And I'm going to switch my 2 tank cars, TATB. Here we go. Operating in real time. That's a good time because my train just passed. Again, I'm going to try and operate with the Santa Fe going around the main line. I don't want to see anyone's apron. You know, Robin, I'm going to buy you an apron just because you said that. Actually, our school gave us an apron 1 year for like a gift. So I might wear that. Whenever I operate on Dave Cole's layout, I always forget my apron because it was, you know, I have, he has a checklist when you operate his place. So it'd be nice to have a place to put your coupler and your marker and stuff. But yeah, I gotta tell you, more pockets, it's convenient to put this in your pocket. Another bucket hat? CN bucket hat? I hope I can fit in the yard while the Santa Fe passes. Didn't really think that through. Luckily that last tank car is a short one. And we'll switch. And my main is switched. Just gonna wait for the Santa Fe to pass by and we'll get out of here. So I'm going to the 3M plant. So this is the industry, and most of the industries have numerous tracks and sections and stuff. Like Bub's, DeBojo, like it's just like a small little town in there. There's so many things to switch. You could spend, well, I think Chris did. How long have you been doing ops? Oh, a couple of years now. Before the pandemic, so 2018, 19. Yeah, Bub's got me into it. Well, actually, Dave got me into operations, and then Bub's got me into it officially with the club. So this is the first one here is the industry, and then the second one is the track you're going to switch on. But I'm going to tell you why this code, I like this code so much when I get to the industry switching. Okay. Here we go. I just realized that this train is going onto the main line, headed right towards the Santa Fe. So I gotta think of something here. I may have to back up. We'll see. Hey, Dwight. Oh, there's always a late student to class. Ask one of your classmates what you missed. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. One second here. I'll be honest, I didn't really take a lot of my cars off the layout. So it's kind of more fun actually trying operating with all these cars in the layout. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reverse onto the inner track, which I'm calling the, oh, I'm gonna brain fart. What the heck? One second here. What's the secondary track? Hey, Dave Scott. Oh. There's mainline and there's a Branch line. For some reason, I backed up and this thing derailed. Oh, I wonder if it's the coupler. I have to use this tool later. Bend that coupler. It doesn't get caught. Must go faster. Must go faster. If you ask a question, I missed it, just ask it again, because I'm not really, I can't run 2 trains and the chat at the same time. Sorry. Whew, okay. God. Hey, Leo. We do not do things prototypical here. That word does not enter the train room. Okay, so I'm on the branch line. This is going to lead me to my 3M plant industry, where I'll do my first switching. Me neither. Leo, you're totally prototypical. You have great obsessions. If you haven't checked out Leo's channel, CN Down in South there, whatever it's called. South Down, switching layout. It's all facade, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move you over here. So this is where I'm gonna be switching into. Christmas hoppers, wee. No rules on my layout. So I can go as fast as I want, James? That's what I like to hear. Music to my ears. No rules, baby. I'll bring my bucket hat, my apron, and that's it. Full speed ahead. I have to. Does Leo have one? Does it say, I ran trains at James's place and all I got was this bucket hat? You know what? Instead of stickers, we should start trading bucket hats now. You got a sticker. Put your sticker on the bucket hat. Oh, you have stickers too. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're entering the facility here. If I had gates, I'd open the gates for the train. So I'm switching TA and TB. That's my first thing on the list to do. Fun fact, the only person, bucket hat challenge, nice. Yeah, fun fact, the only person to ever do an operating session in this train room besides me is Dave Coe. And we didn't use car cards, I had a switch list for him. Chris has yet to see the train room. Okay. So, for the, Dave Coe's good. He's busy, he's good. Okay, so I think I read somewhere that you number your tracks from the inside out. So this is track 1, and that's track 2. I think that's what I read. Either way, I'm calling this one track 1. This is where those 2 cars all got trade out. And you'll see that this one's also a TB. So I have a TB, this is a TB, I'm gonna switch the TBs so that I leave my TB here and take this TB. Now, why do I like the system so much? Because let's just say, and this is a true story, Bob's Perry, close your ears. Let's just say I don't want to change those out. There's like a double slip switch. It's way too complicated. I'm getting hot in my apron. Not tuberculosis, no. This stands for tank, the second tanker. Let's just say I don't want to change them out. I just leave them there. It doesn't upset the apple cart. It just doesn't get affected at all. Because I'm not switching the number, I'm switching the code. So if I continue on my list, yes, Robin. If I just ignore that and go on to the next one, nothing. Hey, Steve, nothing changes. The next person to come and have this on their job list doesn't get affected because all it says is TATB. TATB are still there. There's no numbers in the job list, and that's why I like this system so much. Plus, I have it's hard to read the numbers and stuff. So all you're doing is you're switching the code. You're not switching the actual numbers. So the next person comes looking for this number, and it's not there, then they're screwed. But they're just looking for this code, and it is there. So yeah, true story. I have skipped part of my job list. Shh. Because I was like, oh my god, it's getting late. It's way too complicated. There's too many people on the track. I just want to go back to the yard and hang out my keys. So I skipped that stuff completely, and it does not affect anything. It's great. I really, really like it. Again, not, I don't let them cheat, but again, it's not prototypical, but it's a great system, and it runs like clockwork. It's like a well-oiled machine. If you're ever in Ottawa, if you're in Ottawa this weekend, drop by and yeah, Bob's give you a tour. I don't think Chris can make it. Chris is now part of us. Chris has eaten the worms and drank the blood and chanted the chant. I think he's now one of us. So there's Perry, Bubs, myself, Chris. Harrison used to be part of it. I don't think he's anymore. Who else would you know? Nick the Train Nerd. Puts out some real funny videos. I'm not sure if I haven't. Does Panmeister still do it? Panmeister? I forgot his name. Ian, is it? Why are you going to Toronto, Steve? Taylor Swift? I knew it. Steve's a Swiftie. Okay, let's operate some trains. So we're going to try and get these two tankers out of here. I don't really know how I'm going to do it exactly. But here we go. That's part of the fun, isn't it? This is a more relaxing environment when you're at the train club and you're doing this and someone's behind you breathing down your neck saying, hey, you finished yet? When are you going to finish? You almost finished? You finished in there? You almost finished? You almost done? My train derailed again. I think it's my duck lift. I think I'm going to pull these cars out and then take it from there. Why are you derailing, my friend? Oh, Lily's sleeping. Yeah, she's doing well though. She had a tooth pulled. Took it like a champ. What's that? No, Lily had a tooth pulled.
Oh.
Okay. So remind me, what you have to do is you have to make sure that you not only switch the cars, but you gotta switch the car cards, because like I said, each car has to have its car card with it. And again, there should be fancy car holders here. Car card containers, car card holders. And like I said before too, they usually only like operate 4 to 5 cars. Hey Fred! Nice small consists. So you're not, because the industries aren't that big. So it's fairly easy to operate. Speaking of ops sessions, Fred had a big ops operating session a couple months ago. I'm not sure how much he charged the door, but people came and it was successful. Okay, please do not derail. The problem with this room here, I'd love to have Chris and Dave over, but it gets really warm in here, and I think 2 people is about the maximum. Never had 3 people in here. Oh, you're right, Leo. Yeah. There it goes again. Yeah, it's the duck lift. It's the local can't handle the joint in reverse for some reason. So that's great. So I'm gonna drop off 3 of my cars here. Sorry, you can't see anything, can you? There we go, that's much better. I think I can do it here. Hey, Floyd. Okay. How long will it take me to uncouple this, do you think? Insert foghorn here. Holy jeepers. I'm gonna try this too. I don't know what it is. It's the coupler on the Pro car. Oh, look at that magic. Thanks, Dwight. Jeez. I'm glad you're entertained. Okay, if you're just joining, these 2 cars were in the industry, so I gotta take those with me, but I'm gonna keep them there from now because I wanna put these 2 where those 2 were. Switching them up. Let's do that right now. On the move. And switch that to track 1. And reverse, and then I'm gonna derail in 3, 2, 1. There it goes. It'll fix itself. Nope. Plow through. What the heck? If my students were doing this, they'd use AI to operate the trains. Okay. So, that only took what, 40 minutes? So now I'm going to switch the car cards. So, I'm going to switch the TA with the TA. Which is over here. I don't think that matters too much. In some cases it might matter this. And now, and the TV goes there. So now my new consist I'm gonna leave with, see, I still have a boxcar and 3 tank cars. We have all night, yeah. I unfortunately don't. And then I want to uncouple this, if I can. The tank car couplers are difficult. They don't play nice. I think that's on. Okay. Next, in the maintenance yard, the maintenance yard, which is to the right here. I think it's the rip track. You're not wearing an apron only. Next month. So there's, that's what it's called, right? The rip track, am I right? Brain fart tonight. And what's this one called again? The main track and the branch line. I think this is the rip track. Anyway, this is the track where they fix up things. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ian. That's how you pronounce it. Okay, I appreciate that. So this is my rip track. Okay, got that right. So this car is all done. It's been repaired. So I'm gonna have to replace the TC with the TC. Now, it doesn't have it here, but usually what have in the instructions, you can't bring, this main logo cannot go into the maintenance yard. It's too big. Oh, okay, thanks Ian. Welcome to the live show. So the special instructions are, and this is something that Bubs is going to do with the Bojo, I think, is you have to use the switcher that's in the yard. And Dave did this and he really enjoyed it. He used the big CBKC rail. Is it the navy one I have? The gray one? Anyway, he used that big thing, and obviously that can't come to the yard here. And he said that was a neat feature of the operating session. Ah, thanks, Todd. Just adds a little extra step, I guess. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my M420, pick up the TC here, bring it in. Yeah, I'm going to bring it in. You know what, Floyd? Yes, one day, it's on my list of many things to do. I do want to make, I was saying earlier in the show, I want to make a car card that's, color-coded, pretty picture of the car on it, cardstock, and maybe laminated. The car cards, I think, at the club are laminated. And these are, I've been here, less than an hour, and they're already getting tattered. I love just being the guy that bring outside the box. Oh yeah. Are you? Oh yeah, the sleeves. Yeah. Bob's, are you gonna have a key to operate your layout industry? That's something I thought about. I know John 2618 has a key to operate. You can staple them with a red stapler. I think too. And Bubs can verify this, but I think the car card itself might not have the TA on it. The TA might be a sleeve, and then you put your car card in the TA sleeve. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Bubs can confirm that. That would make more sense. I don't really have time to do that right now, but that way, if anyone, let's say, I want to bring this card to the club, I can make my own card for it, not put the code on it. Okay, thanks, Perry. So I have a card for that, no code. I put my card in the TA sleeve, so then I have both the code and the car, which again is like, it's a great flawless system, I think. It's really cool. And super easy to set up. Okay, let's get back to operations here. Breaks over. Boop, boop. But like I said, this is not super prototypical. There's other ways to do it. I just find this way so simple. Hey, thanks, Ian. They light up. Let's see how I can light up for you here. See if this is gonna work. There it is. Another thing about this, I want to have night operations, which I think Dave Coe is going to set up too. That'd be another neat aspect. Because my yard lights up too. Why is that not working? Anyway. It's always new to my layout, yeah. It's always new in here. It's always, like spring, and my cars never get dirty. Hello, Christopher, welcome. Okay, you gotta switch that. My industry lights, these lights aren't coming on for some reason. I don't know why. Speaking of repair in place, I gotta do a lot of rip to my layout. Fix the deck lift, fix the wiring. My crossing signals don't work anymore. Not cheap, that's for sure. Stop. Okay. And if you want to see our layout, Bubs always does a nice recap of the setup every month. Does a really good job, takes you all around, gives you a tour, and you can really see the details, but also the track work. A lot of work goes into making sure the industries are functional, they work well, easy to operate. It's a team effort. But I know with Buzz making his module, I get to see the process. He puts forth a proposal, track plan. Some guys look over it, give him suggestions, constructive criticism, feedback. He fixes it up. They say, okay, you're good to go. Puts it into place, and then he makes the module. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Hey, Mystic. We're doing some operations, Christopher. Some homemade, simple operations. Hole in the wall. I can't do a hole in the wall. This might not work, folks. Let's see if this is gonna work. I did not have someone look over my layout track plan, so this is all, I'm hoping this car is short enough to squeeze in there. Oh, it might not be. Let's see. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. Holy mackerel. This might not work. day. Okay, get this out of the way. And now dispatch can, or whoever can tell the little switcher to come out and get that car. This is where the magic happens. So again, I'm gonna switch, where my hand? This one here with that one there. That switch there. So now I can bring out my switcher. I'm gonna swing around here. I just realized my Santa Fe stopped running. Why is that? There we go. Why'd you stop, guy? This is running trains live. So another thing too, well, thanks, Leo. I had in my, what Dave has set up, which is kind of nice, is he has a two-person operating session. And so I kind of copied that because what I imagined is someone comes in with this train here, drops off the tank car there, and then this, you know, can take off, do whatever, milk run. Then the other person can run the maintenance yard. It's pretty small, there's not much to do, but they can operate this one here. This is 7020. So again, on my job list, I'm doing this here. I'm gonna switch out my TC for the TC. TC stands for tank car. Although the C is not for car, really, it just kind of works out that way. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Oh, shock power's not on, it's red. There it is. I'll spare you that. Now the question is, will it stay on the tracks? Hey Willow Creek, welcome. Don't forget your bucket hat at the door. Everyone leaves with a free bucket hat. So this car was sitting in the rip track, got fixed, had a squeaky wheel, put some oil on it. Now, this guy takes forever to stop, so I gotta stop like, I gotta stop right here. Nope. Right here. Clink, 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 clink. These guys here must work for the city of Ottawa because they've been working in this construction zone for a year and no progress yet. Okay. Thanks, Fred. If you watched Heath's live show last night, he was talking about operations. He really likes operations and...
You know what Heath doesn't have?
Heath does not have a lily.
Heath does not have a lily.
Oh, my train's on. Here we go. Here we go. Your fan club's waiting for you. Is it past 9?
It is almost 9.
Oh, geez.
58.
Okay.
Don't look at me. Look at that. Look at your fans, not me. Look at your fans.
Look at Roger's here. Dwight just joined for you. There's Brandon. Yeah. Do you want to show me your teeth? Can you show me your teeth?
Oh, poor thing. Give her a kiss.
Come on, come on, come on.
Give her a little kiss.
Cooperate. Show me your teeth.
No, she'll never show you. Oh my god,
Just,
she's cute.
just your bottom teeth. You got it.
No.
Just... When she talks, she whistles now because she has a tooth missing.
Give her a kiss. She's like, Mommy, help me. These weird train guys.
She's a champ though. She came out of the anesthetic like no problem at all. You don't want to show it? No? It's not too bad. You're embarrassed. You could show them.
Poor thing.
Smile for the camera. Okay, thank you.
Come on, Mom.
Here you go. Here you go. Thank you. It's getting late, eh?
Oh, you know what they gotta see? They gotta see her with the ball. Like how she usually walks around.
Okay.
This is how she usually walks around. Some people walk around with a beer bottle in their mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
It's a little smoke.
She won't do it. Eh? She goes,
So
I don't work for under $100 an hour.
It turns out when the camera's on, trains derail and dogs do not cooperate. Take the ball. Just.
Lily, you're such a badass.
Thank you.
Girl.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay. I'm not sure what they're not building a pool here up here. I'm not sure what they're building. Okay, did I clear that switch? Let's see. There we go. Switch that. There we go. Backing up. So if you're the yard master, that's a job at the club. If you're the yard master and there's downtime, you have you can have a job list as well. You can move cars around to the rep track, whatever. I have not yet been the yard master. I was the yard master apprentice once. I shadowed the yard master, but it's kind of cool. And like I said, the yard is humongous. There's like several tracks. Tons of switches. It's pretty cool. Again, check out Bubs' recap video, which will probably be posted like on Monday or Tuesday, maybe even Sunday. And you'll see how big the yard. We have 2 yards now. The Ottawa yard and the St. Anthony yard. Oh, I misjudged again. So it's kind of cool. Hey, Willow Creek. Okay, now, oh yeah, beautiful. Look at this nightmare. This is where my track playing skills have come to bite me in the butt because for those who can see into the future, you know what's going to happen next. This is going to be too long a train, I think, to bring into my... Second yard is... Oh, yeah. But I think... Didn't I see there was some... Wasn't there some operating for that yard too, though? The St. Anthony yard? Maybe I'm wrong. I have yet to operate on that new... It's been a while. I'm hoping to come out in January. Okay, well, let me show you how this is a flawed track plan. I didn't really think this out. Remember, this car has to go here. Oh, I might be able to do it, but I don't think so. I don't have enough room. I gotta get creative here. Oh, jeez. What would Dave do? What's my clearance? Oh boy, this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight. A little bit more. A little more. Oh, just by a hair. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, again. Huzzah. Wow, look at that. I hope I didn't derail my engine in there. We are good. Whew. Holy mackerel, that was close. That was close. 3 thumbs up. Thanks, Fred. Okay, we need a story for this here. Why is this going to the rip track? Anyone? Slow down. Come to a crawl. Easy. Right there's good. Okay, that was good. Before I forget, I'm going to switch the car cards. So this here, the 13905, that matches the car. So I'm going to put that here in the impromptu car holder. And now I have 15136, which is here. That's part of my consist. So my consist is all over the place. There's the box car, this tank car, and the TA and TB. The flux capacitor is the reverse. Okay, yeah. The flux capacitor in this here is wonky. We gotta fix that. Okay. And now I gotta do everything backwards. So we're another hour. We're here. It's past 9 o'clock now. It took me an hour to get here. What's funny though, if you've ever operated for real, like you've done all the steps and all that kind of stuff, it does take a couple of hours to do an operating session. Like I spent a good 2.5, 3 hours at Dave's doing one session. Time flies when I'm having fun, like Chris said earlier. Okay, switch that. That's switched. So when I go to the club, I usually do like one operating session, one job list. Not a bad idea, Todd. I thought about not doing a subway, but I thought about doing the O train, our light rail. But we'll see. My to-do list is pretty long. Somebody wants me to fix my duck lift. So yeah, when I go to the club, I do like one job list, and it's pretty satisfying. That's about it. That's a good hour, 2 hours. Plus, you're chatting with people, and don't derail. But some guys will be there till morning to night, running trains. I get too tired of standing all the time, and I'm also too busy. So. But hopefully January, if I'm on holidays, I can spare some time and go to the club. What did Anthony say? Even before I was into trains, I think I liked CN livery and so. Huh, cool, Anthony. I like it. I like their the colors and designs and stuff. That's why I sit down. Huh, it's a good idea. You should sit down every once in a while. Why didn't I think of that? Problem with sitting down is it's hard to get back up again. I was going to show you. I'm going to put this guy in the shed. You see, I got my CN thing on here. Hey, Brian Rock Rail fan. Welcome. What's in the shed? Slow her down. Turn out the track power. And if anyone's new, If you didn't know this, I can switch this to a Santa Fe shed. So I have a yard or a Santa Fe shed. Because I have a homemade Santa Fe switcher. I also have a Rapido Santa Fe switcher on pre-order. So excited for that. Oops. There we go. I think Leo and I have the same kind of sense of humor. Yeah, you want back in? No, your time's up. Your 15 minutes of fame is over, kid. You didn't want to show your teeth. I'll be with you in a second. I gotta finish my job list. Okay, so I changed out my tank cars. I changed out this tank car. Now I gotta go back to the yard, track 1, and change out the box car. And we'll be done. And thanks to those who stuck with me. Let's, okay. Fire up the old locomotive here. Okay. I'm gonna pick up the car that was on the rip track. It's all good now. The wheels are oiled up. I fixed all my couplers, but I guess I didn't. Broken knuckle, yeah. Hey, PKW, it's Bob, right? I was gonna hop on your live show there, Bob, but don't make you nervous. I'm excited to see Bob's new digs. He acquired a new, oh, thanks, Bob. Acquired a new space. He's gonna make a new layout. I'm pretty excited for that. I'm following in anticipation with excitement. Get you the frame here. Okay, stop there, reverse. Jeez, that's loud. Oh, mackerel. Add that to my to-do list. Fix that CV. Jeez, it's deafening in here. Will they couple? My ears are bleeding. Yeah. And you're getting a second hand too. Oh, little kiss, little kiss, little kiss. So good. These Athearn couplers aren't super cooperative. All right. We are off to the yard. That's good, Bob. You gotta start somewhere. It gets highly addictive once you go live, I'm telling you. Real-time feedback. Everyone sees your mistakes real-time as well. Fun time. Okay. What am I gonna do here? Haven't figured out how to do a live yet. It's pretty simple. It's almost too easy. Okay, let's go a little faster. I'll show you behind the scenes here. Sorry for the mess, but I got some cars here, which I'm going to smash into, I think. Oh, no, I don't have to. I'm just going to reverse. Just going to reverse what I did. Oh. Okay, I won't reverse. Holy cow. What'd you hear? There's no mailman, they're on strike. Okay, I'm gonna back up right to the air, I think. Probably the easiest thing to do. Because I have cars on the track. Hey David! Welcome, good to see you in here. Appreciate it. I'm going late tonight. This operating session is taking longer than I thought. So yeah, for just showing in my apron I have all the car cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cars, 4 car cards, and my job list, or switch list if you want to call it. The instructions on how to switch. I noticed that some of the job lists will say like special instructions. Make sure you have a buffer car in front, which I do. It just adds to that realism. I don't know any other examples of special instructions. I'm sure Bubs' industry will have special instructions like beg Bub for the key, or use the switcher when you're in there. Is this still a meet if one's going backwards and reverse? Speaking of meets, I'm going through some withdrawal. I'm not going to a train show lately. I guess to get to a train show. I wish there was one closer. The closest one is Arm Prior in June. That's yeah, Bob, that's all my cars are brand new. That's why they're not weathered or beat up or graffitied. They're brand new. Need a guy riding the rear car. Ask, you shall receive, Perry. Let's see what I'm gonna grab here. I know what I should grab. Where was Roger last seen? Here, on my parents' house. I'm putting Roger on that tank car. We'll put a high-vis vest on him. And there we go. Get you a little closer. We're gonna do some switching in the yard. Sorry for the shaky camera. Amherst is the big train show in January. Yeah, but it's also far away. I'd love to go to Amherst. I'd love to go to Train Fest. I'd love to go to all the train shows, but it's tricky with school and driving. Okay, so I'm on the branch line right now. I want to get to the main line because the main line has access to the CN yard. And there goes Roger, giving directions to the walkie-talkie with no high vis, no vest on. He's not following protocol. So I'm just gonna back up past my switch, hit the switch. I may wait till the Santa Fe passes by. Give more time. Nice thing too about our club is that you can operate passenger trains. And of course, not really doing any switching, but one of the guys sets up passenger stations all along the layout. So you're given a kind of the same thing. It would say, I think, local passenger or something. Instead of freight, it's passenger. And it has all the stops you got to make. And, you know, you can kind of stop your passenger train, pretend you're unloading and loading people on and off, and then go again. And you go a little faster, which I like. Thanks, Bob. Oh, yeah, Chris, you did the passenger? I thought you did some operating too, though, on Bub's layout. Or, I mean, Bub's module. I've done both. Passenger is fun because, I mean, you go a little faster and you don't have to stop. Like, you have to switch cars. You just kind of go and tour the layout. That's kind of fun. And you can do both. It's great. Like, it's a fun time. Okay, here goes Santa Fe.
Mark,
Yeah,
do I send you receipts to Rogers or OCSV?
my school account.
What?
School account. Oh yeah, I run the GO train, that's right. Get a little hello here. Well, knock on wood, this guy's been going around all night for an hour and no problems. Which is why I'm in no rush to fix my duct lift, because so far so good. Trains are going over. They don't do so well in reverse apparently, but camera on a tripod. Yes, I have my cell phone on my tripod. My son got me a pretty fancy tripod. Wah, wah. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna try to beat the... How many trains would you say you have? So how many like locomotives? 15 to 20 maybe? I just did that roster battle and that was like 16 and a few were missing. I think about probably 20. Mostly CN and Santa Fe. And then I have lots of VIA too. Needs more. Oh, do you want the bell? That's too loud, right? Jeez. School's in, sucker. Can't afford. Yeah, welcome to this live show. You're a new name in here. Welcome. All right. Santa Fe is going at a nice speed. Roger says, slow it down. We're in the yard now. Slow it down. I've said this before on my live shows. One thing I regret, and a viewer warned me, one thing I regret is not putting a track lead in here. Because to operate the yard properly, you have to get on the main line. And it's a bit of a pain. So I went to the Santa Fe passes again, and I'm gonna switch out the boxcar with this BA. So this is the BA that's parked. My BA from my apron is this one here. So that matches the CN boxcar. And I wanna switch it with this one here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it anyway. And I'm done. Are you following operating rules of a particular prototype? Whoa! You can't say that word in here. Nothing I do is prototypical. No siree, Bob. Pun intended. But I know some people, love to do prototypical things, and hey, I'm all for it. I don't judge for that, but I'm not there yet. And I would enjoy, like Dave, when he has his sessions, he has, you can't go a certain speed. You have to travel a certain speed. You can't go that fast. There's different speeds for the yards. And at first I was like, ugh, this is not gonna be fun. But it added another aspect to it, and it was kind of fun because you had to kind of pay attention to that. And I know the club does have rules with that too. There's certain speeds you can't go. It makes sense. Phototypical, yeah. So you see I'm on the main line right now. And my next layout will have a track lead or yard lead. So don't block the main line. It's kind of tight for space in here. So I'm gonna pull this blue one out, attach it to my consist, and then park the brown one there. Perry, there's always the next layout, man. Actually, Laura said yesterday, when you retire, you should make a new layout. Kind of as a retirement gift to yourself. And I said, great idea. I just may do that. I gotta catch up to Chris. Chris is like on layout number 7. This is my, well, if you include my childhood one, this is my 4th layout. And my brother and I did not do things prototypically. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Baby steps, baby steps. Another reason why I don't go to too much trouble making all these card cards and operating things and stuff, because I don't really have official operating sessions. Like, no one comes over yet to do things like that. So what kind of switch points would you say is better, manual or electric? Oh, well, if they're hard to reach, electric is good, but I like manual better personally because you can switch them without the power being on. And sometimes I'll just come in here, not even turn the track power on, and just move cars around. So I'm gonna flip the switch, move the cars, and do that. So you don't need power. But again, the electric switches adds another aspect to the whole operating session. Going way too far here. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna back it up into that track too. I'm going narrow shelf and finger flicks, which is the next layout, yeah. I just have one, well, I guess I have 2 switches that are electric, and it's the crossover. And I'm gonna be honest, I did it just so I could try out the Walter switch machines and make a video. And it has 14,000, woo, just cleared it. 14,000, watch out for that well car. Yeah, just check, it has 14,000 views, which is pretty good. And switch that back. I once forgot to switch this back, and I think I had a via passenger train, and it came speeding in the yard, crashed and everything. So, okay, the blue car is parked, just made it into there, like just squeezed past there. So I'm going to temporarily place this blue car in track number 2. Because again, I think you go from the inside. So this would be track 1, track 2, track 3. Pretty sure. That's the car James got me. That's the car I got me. I totally forgot where that car came from. I'm not sure where that car came from. Chris might have got me these. I forget. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to park this brown car where the blue car was on track number 1. And hit the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Backing up. Ding, 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 ding. Stop there. Uncouple. Okay, now I'm gonna put the card in the pocket. Put this one on my apron. I'm gonna go pick up my. So I can get onto the main line quickly before the Santa Fe comes. What did Bob say earlier? Oh, interesting. Okay. The thing with the electric switches is that you can attach signals to it, so it's automatically the signals automatically switch, which is kind of neat. I would enjoy that. On Dave's layout, you can all the switches are, I think all the switches are manual, but he has signals that you switch. So. Either way. I think we're derailed. Almost done. I gotta pick up my, I'm gonna add my blue car to the consist. Done. No, I've been on longer, Dwight. I think 1 March, is my battery gonna die soon? Anyway, if my battery dies, have a good night. But yeah, 1 March break, I went really long. Okay. We did not clear that, did we? What is happening right now? What the heck? Sad face are going in reverse. Okay, it is time to shut down. I'm out of here. Look at this. All right. Hey, folks, we're cutting it. That's it. We're done. Woo. Wait, man, you jinxed it. All right. Let me just. Hey, where's the? Here it is. All right. Let's wrap things up, baby. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it on this Thursday night. It is Third Rail Thursday. You've been watching Simple Operations with M&M Rails. My name is Mark. Don't forget to check us out next Thursday on Chris's channel, Go Veer, Go Home, We're doing GVU After Dark, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll talk about tonight. We'll talk about future episodes. We'll talk about what's going on. And most of all, we will tease Chris about something or other. So make sure you tune in. Again, I appreciate it so much. A lot of new faces, a lot of new names. I hope you learned something. Feel free to try the code switching. If you have questions, hit me up. My email's somewhere out there. But yeah, lots of fun. Cake tear all.